Do you ever find yourself putting things off? Yes, today I'm going to share 5 amazing tips that will help you overcome procrastination. Yes, I know this is one of the hardest. We all have things we want to bring into fruition. We all have goals and dreams. We have projects we want to do. But guess what? What happens when we wake up in the morning? My favorite one is, I will do it tomorrow. I will start tomorrow. I will start when I have everything in place. I will start when I have the skills. I will start when I feel motivated. Isn't that the best one, isn't it? Yes, so I'm going to share these 5 tips. So the first one is, I want you to start by visualizing what it is that you would like to achieve. Yes, we all know all great achievers, all people that perform to their highest level, visualize things before they actually see them into existence. They visualize themselves on that football pitch. They visualize themselves giving that speech. They visualize themselves doing things that they would love to do. They visualize themselves showing up as the best versions of themselves. So the first thing, as weird as this may sound, if you want to overcome procrastination, let's say you've got something that you've been putting off, I want you first in the morning to visualize it. And this shouldn't take you long. I don't want you to spend 30, 40, 50 minutes. I want you to just do it for just 5 minutes. So you close your eyes and see yourself accomplishing something that you've been putting on for a very, very long time. So what you see it in your mind's eye. And the one that's really effective is, assume you've got a screen in front of you. What are you watching on that screen? Can you see yourself accomplishing that project? Not only that, how do you feel? Okay, let's take a couple of minutes. I want you to take a deep breath in and out. So, how does it feel to accomplish that project, that dream that you've been putting off, saying you'll start when you have everything ready, when you get the skills, when you finish that degree? No, I want you to start by visualizing it. That's the first one. So the next one, I want you to approach the Nike slogan, just do it. Just do it. Yes, we all know. Again, this is the reason we're shooting this video on procrastination, putting things off. So you visualize. I want you, the next thing is to just do it without overthinking. This is the number one reason people don't go after their goals and dreams. They say they'll put things off, they overthink, and they never get to take that first step. So I want you to just do it like Nike says. Yes, I know it's easier said than done, but sometimes you gotta step into things even when you don't know what you're doing. Some of you, who've been following me for a while, you know my story. When I first set up to do my first personal development seminar, I didn't have a clue what I was doing. All I knew is I wanted to inspire and motivate people to go after their goals and dreams. All I had was a desire to to inspire people. And guess what? Because my desire was so strong, I didn't care what the result was going to be. I didn't care what people were going to say. I just said, I'm doing this. This is my life, and I don't care what anyone is going to think of me, because at the end of the day, when you get to at the end of your life, you're going to be by yourself, asking yourself, did I put things off, or did I approach it like Nike says, just do it? So the next tactic, that is one of my favorites. Some of you again know I should like to share this, is the power of baby steps. Write it down. The power of baby steps. So if you've got that thing you've been putting off, I want you to chunk it down into small, sizable pieces. See, because most of us, when we have that goal, it's so big, right? Yes, my goal is a 5-10 year goal. But guess what? I had to ask myself, what can I do on a daily basis that will move me closer to my goals and dreams? And that's where baby steps come in, or I like to call them micro steps. So what's going to happen is once you start setting yourself those baby steps, what you're going to start accomplishing is you're going to start getting those micro wins. Each day you ask yourself, what's the micro win I can do today? And once you do that, celebrate. We all know what gets celebrated gets repeated. It's like kids, yeah? What happens when kids do something and you celebrate or give them or reward them? They would want to do it again, and that's how the brain works. See, most of us will wait to get to the end and then celebrate. No, celebrate those baby steps. The fact that you went to the gym for 5-10 minutes, celebrate the fact that you even signed up. So what's going to happen is those micro wins are what's going to lead you to that macro win. See, you can't expect to get to that macro win when you're not doing those baby steps. It's those daily baby steps that are going to lead you to that macro win. So it all starts with you taking that first step and knowing these baby steps are going to grow, and eventually this is what's going to give you the momentum. Because if you don't start, then how are you going to get the momentum? So most of you are now complaining, I can't see my goals come to fruition. But let me ask you a question. What are you doing on a daily basis that's moving you closer to your goals and dreams, right? Yes, so baby steps, micro wins will lead to that macro win. Small wins will lead to the big giant win. So that's what I want you to do. So the next one on how to overcome procrastination is, I want you to ask yourself this question, and only you can answer this question, right? So the question is, this is a big one. What will it cost me if I don't go after X, Y, and Z? What will it cost me if I don't pursue my goals and dreams? What will it cost me if I don't start that project? What will it cost me if I don't take up that course? What will it cost me if I don't start working on that project that I've been putting off for a long period of time? And this will get you out of your comfort zone and start taking those baby steps. So when you ask yourself that question, I want you to actually write down everything it will cost you. It's going to cost you freedom. It's going to cost you your family. It's going to cost you your happiness. It's going to cost you just your dream. It's just going, and the most important thing we all know is it's going to cost you that freedom and that peace of mind that you know if you are to pursue whatever you want within your heart of hearts, then you're going to be you're going to live a happy, meaningful, and fulfilled life. Yes? So what's it going to cost you? Write it down, because when you write it down, then your mind is going to look at it and say, oh my God, I gotta start acting on that idea because it's costing me money, it's costing me my relationships, it's costing me, the stuff I would like to pursue before I leave this planet Earth. And then the last one. So you've asked yourself what's it going to cost you. So now the last one. I want you to ask yourself, what would I benefit if I stop procrastinating? What would be the benefit if I actually started working on that goal and dream? And you realize once you start writing down those benefits, you're going to realize they outweigh the negatives. So then, guess what? You writing that down is going to really, and if you really get emotional and look at those emotions of how you would feel, the life you'll be living, guess what? The subconscious mind is going to pick it up and it's going to say, okay, let's go to work, right? So that's why you got to ask yourself, what will be the benefits if I start doing this thing? And for me, I'm going to share this story. I've been shooting one video a week, for a long time, but I asked myself, this is something I love to do. How about if I just say I'm going to shoot at least one video a day? And then I was like, oh my God, that is so hard. But then I asked myself, wow, how would I feel? What would be the benefit? The benefit is I'm going to grow in confidence. The benefit is I'm going to have the people believing me, knowing I get to show up every single day. People who look up to me, the people, of course, they're going to be like, man, this guy is so committed. So, and that's why. And the other thing was like, I was like, I gotta be authentic. So I can't be asking people to do things on a daily basis and I can't do them. So I gotta be in alignment with my values. When I coach my clients, I say to them, okay, now we're coming up with a schedule, 10 minutes every single day. You've got to work on this. If you haven't got 10 minutes, then we can't work together. So how am I going to be asking people to do those things and I can't do them myself? So that's for me the benefit. It just shows for me it's in alignment. I'm living in alignment with my values. I'm living in alignment with the things I say I want to achieve. And the other one is I am also setting an example to those who look up to me. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. So if you do those steps, they will help you overcome procrastination, one of the number one killer dreams besides fear. So let's go through them again so you can, sum them up. So the first one is visualize what it is you've been putting off. Number 2, just do it. This is gotta be easy, as in remembering. Not easy as in doing, but you gotta remember. Number 2 is remember the Nike slogan. Number 3 is remember baby steps. Micro wins equals macro wins. Small wins equal big giant wins. Number 4 is that question that's going to get you off the couch to start doing some work. And that is, what would it cost me if I don't step into what I've been putting off? What is it going to cost me? It's going to cost me my family. It's going to cost me my relationships. It's going to cost me the fulfillment that I would like to bring to my life. And the last one is, what are the benefits? And when you go through this, you will be able to overcome procrastination. This is going to get you off that couch to start doing something on a daily basis that you know is going to give your life meaning. You're going to live happier and a fulfilled life. And as always, don't forget to comment below, subscribe, and also if you feel stuck, go ahead and get my course on how to discover your life purpose. Thanks everyone for watching, and as always, it's been Kam saying, come to my channel and you'll be inspired. And have a fantastic day. Don't forget to go after your goals and dreams like your life depends on it. And go ahead, do it. Stop procrastinating. I'll catch you in tomorrow's video. I love you, my fans. Mwah.